Calvin. I'm a former junior, now in my 50s, tennis player. I love crushing balls. I used to be a serve volleyer, but tennis has moved on, left me behind. So when I came back to tennis some 10 years ago, I had to relearn the way I played tennis. Instead of serve volleying and hitting balls for winners, I got to change the way the modern forehand, try to hit heavy balls, try to use the whole body, the mechanics, the core, all those good stuff. At the same time, fell back in love with tennis equipment, tennis rackets. First it was Federer as my idol from the old days. It was Stefan Ekberg, Borg. Now that Federer is gone, we've got new guys, but and I started to respect Novak, what he's achieved. But hey, we're here because I'm reviewing the new Boom MP from Head. I had to go to lighter rackets because of my elbow problems. I try to put a new spin on how we review rackets for senior players and what works and what does not. This is my first video, so please subscribe and comment, and I can make more videos. And please let me know, recommend changes, and also of course what you want to see. Let's get started on my review of the Boom MP from Head. Let's go. So the way that I would approach this review is really to tell you what's this racket to me, what I like, the strokes, the shot that I like to play on this racket as a senior player. More senior player. Sorry. So hopefully the guys who are tuning in, you could be a junior player, or you could be just picking up tennis, or like me, you used to play competitively and now coming back to tennis. The balls are heavier, the strokes have changed. You're just looking for a weapon of choice that allows you to transition into tennis that is current in today's narrative, which is to hit the heavy ball, to be able to hit the ball with spin. I love using the Boom for my forehand, more so than my backhand. Like if you see me hit over the ball with spin on the backhand, it just doesn't feel as natural as I would with, say, a pro staff, a Wilson blade per se. But it's manageable. What I really like is to hit on the forehand. I'm still using a very conservative grip, kind of like Federer's grip. I'm not using the extreme grips that you see the juniors using. So I'm still using quite a lot of wrist movement to generate spin on the ball, but I try to emulate or mimic the modern forehand with the wiper blade finish, and I try to stay on the ball as much as possible to impart more spin on the ball. Now this racket, the Boom racket, is really good for hitting those 3/4 heavy dip forehand top spin shots, which drives your opponents crazy. It's not as good as for slapping the ball if you're a flat hitter, I don't think. But again, it depends on who you're playing with. So if you're playing with someone who's hitting ball hard and fast, I would definitely recommend something heavier, like a Speed Pro. But if you're hitting with someone the same level, I would say 4.0. This would be plenty rackets for those for hitting with someone that level. Forehand is perfect to hit the ball with spin, to hit low shots. I especially like slapping the ball down from the high ball, slapping it downwards. That's really good for me with this racket. Slicing on the backhand, the slice backhand top and top spin backhand not as good, but I love slicing. Knifing it down with this racket, it brings a nice sensation. So I would say that if you like to play an all-court game and you like to hit the ball with spin. This is definitely a good racket on both ends, on both corners, especially on the backhand for the sliced backhand. Not as much on the top spin backhand. You need to move your feet a bit more, set yourself up more if you want to hit angled backhand top spins. This is what I found out. But if you like to slice the ball, you take the ball a little bit late. The weight of the racket helps you to transition, to hit through the ball. But I would say the best shot for this racket is the forehand topspin. To me. Like you see me hit that backhand over there. It's just always just a touch late. I'm not sure why. It could be because of my physical condition. But on the forehand, I never find that an issue. Now you see, I feel very comfortable on the slice backhand. There you see another shot on the backhand. So that's my favorite shot on the backhand for the Boom MP. Here you see me using the Boom MP alternate. Now, I emailed Head Austria to ask them if the Boom MP alternate and the Boom MP black and heel play exactly the same weights, same balance points. And I got the email from them saying that it's exactly the same. These two rackets are exactly the same. It's not true. I don't find it to be true at all. I find the alternate to be more maneuverable, easier to hit shots, easier to hold the ball, easier on my backhand topspin. You see that ball over there? I thought that backhand topspin rolls much easier off the alternate as opposed to the black and teal. I just can't put a finger on it. But on the flip side, I also feel that the black and teal one, the original Boom, hits a heavier ball. The racket, the frame just feels stiffer, whereas the alternate just feels softer. So I guess it depends on what you like. Different strokes for different folks. They said that the alternate is better for maybe seniors, maybe women players or young juniors. I found that you could make both of them work for you. It really depends on you know what you want. I play with three booms. You see, look at that smash that I had from the baseline. I couldn't do that with the black and teal one, but I could with this alternate. So I have two alternates and one black and teal. So the way I work through those is that I warm up with the black and teal, and then I play when it gets to the game. Okay, let's take a look at some match play with the Boom MP. I guess at the end you could hit, but no matter how well you hit, it really depends on how well you play in matches. Now that's forehand that I was talking about. The MP gives you that racket hit speed, which you can drive through the ball. On the backhand, which I mentioned, it doesn't feel as natural as Wilson's. That last backhand, I guess with a Wilson, it could have come in and snuck in. It's a bit slow on the backhand side. But what it is forgiving. On off-center hits, you saw that forehand just now. Now, this is the key shot for me. That top spin, heavy forehand top spin ball, which I think the Boom gives lots of spin, lots of, not as much control, but a lot of spin and hold time on the racket. You look at those balls, they should have sailed out, but they didn't. And that last forehand, I just dragged it just out. Again, a racket, like control racket with a Wilson would have helped me on that. On the serve, that was an ace. I've had more aces on the Boom than I ever had on my previous rackets. I'm very thankful for that because of the lightweight and the 100 square inch head size. Shots taken late, not that good, but if you take it early, you have time, like that backhand over there. the boom ticks all the boxes. Look at the ball dipping in. Now that's that slap forehand that I like to use. It's a shot that I really love on the Yonex isometric head. Not as good on rounded head shapes. And that another shot that the boom excels in. I added some more acceleration on the wrist. And there again, that slap forehand, which I would say if I were using Yonex, I would probably hit more winners off that wing rather than a head or a Wilson racket. But I'm in my phase where I like to use round rackets. And finally, this is where I think. What do I think of the Head Boom MP? I think it's a great racket for anybody who's in the intermediate level, someone who needs power, or someone who is an older player, wants to get back to tennis like myself, who wants to have a tweener racket which has power and is soft on the elbows, would not get injured as much as something which is more stiff and more powerful. I definitely recommend the Head Boom MP. It's easier to use than a blade, like a Blade 98. It's gonna be more versatile. You can play doubles and singles off it, vis-a-vis a possibly like a Pure Arrow or a Pure Drive, which I think both of these rackets, they gravitate more towards certain skill set, whereas I think the Boom MP is very versatile. You can be an aggressive baseliner, you can be a safety first type retriever, or you can also be an all-court player. I think that anybody who wants to start off and get lots of power, good spin, a racket that is pleasant to look at, nice to touch, nice at the touch with its matte finish, and 100 square inches, I think it would definitely benefit from the Head Boom MP. So that's my review of the Head Boom MP. I think juniors, someone who has played tennis for a while and would like to have a new racket with today's technology, should definitely try the Boom MP. I'm not sure about the next model that's coming up, but I've tried tweener rackets from Yonex, from Head, from Wilson, and I gotta say, Head's doing a very good job. Thank you. Please like and subscribe so I can do more videos. Like I said, this is my first. I hope to do lots more from a user's perspective. Thank you very much.